Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round. Round 3 now of the Rising Star League by Metaplays. In the blue color, we have got Reaper Salad, just known as Reaper normally. He's playing as Cutter here on Frontier, and on the other side, his opponent in the red, this is Hero Absolution, playing as Atriox. Now, the Rising Star League is essentially for the pros of tomorrow. The top 8 are locked out of this league entirely. They may not sign up. Everybody else is. So someone like Hero Absolution, who is currently an A tier player as per our classifications, with S being the top 8 and A being the next 8. He's right there at the top of A. So he's just barely able to play this. He's basically one of the favorites to win today. Let's see if Reaper can stop him. He's also an A tier, by the way. And there's a total prize pool for this league at 350 British pounds. So let's see who will take it all. This is just a qualifier, however, today. So 50 pounds for today's event. And then another qualifier. And then we do the main one. Plus whatever the community contributes, of course. There's donations open. If you guys want to increase the prize pool, you can also play yourselves. There's no bottom limitation, so anyone can play if you're not in S tier. Now, this is just the box art matchup, right? Like, Cutter versus Atriox, it doesn't get more classic than that. Atriox's Chosen is coming out. The Spartan Hero is going to come out as well for Reaper. And if there's going to be some snipers, that will be probably the right thing to do for Reaper, but having that front mini base is a little bit risky against Atriox's Chosen. He could just camp there and pick off any unit that comes out of that thing. So that could be quite problematic. We'll see how that goes. Jerome's out. It's upgrades to follow. And there's a barracks. But as I was saying, the Chosen, well, he could camp outside of that, and he's gonna have suicide grunts to back him up. Very important against Cutter. Maybe not ideal, though, if the Cutter's micro is impeccable. And these guys are certainly capable of impeccable micro. Like, don't let the initial commentary about who's top discourage you. A tier players are really, really strong, and sometimes they can beat S tier ones. But it's the longer formats, the best of 5s, the best of 7s, that's where they probably wouldn't be able to, and there's just a pretty high skill gap when it comes to having multiple good leaders. So anyway, as I was saying, the Atriox gets on top of the front barracks with choppers, with the hero. It's very, very difficult to hold against, and supposedly, oh, did he go fortifications? There's no mines getting dropped out of the Jump Pack Brute's butts. So how does that work? Do you expect to spam expansions on this map? I guess it could be done. Alright, the gun's gonna sacrifice himself, I think, there. Oh! There's another mine left still, and Suicide Grunt got taken down with it. Pretty big deal. Nice turnaround by the Spartan as well to just pick off some of these Chopperinos. Oh, that didn't count. Took a lot of damage though, and actually it's dead. Very well done by Reaper overall. He's also up a mini base actually against our Atriox player. Yeah, Hero's now upgrading all the pads. And that should put him in a position where he's like, okay, I'm producing a lot of resources. I might be able to expand, or maybe just slaps down another generator and goes tier 2. But it's hard to do against Cutter, especially when Cutter is advantaged in some way, army-wise. And without Plasma Mines, this is definitely a difficult battle. Got more Suis out. I really like this Marine starting to work on that, but it's still an armory here. I don't know about that one. Could be a pad by now. Nice Spartan Slam. Okay, we do have the Plasma Mines, and the infantry is actually quite stuck here. Definitely one Marine will go down, and then the other choppers. Oh my god, the Suicide Grunt's right in the middle of all of this. Yikes, there's gonna be an ODST drop to try and clean up. The Spartans getting slammed by several choppers. That one might detonate. Oh god. Very good job taking down the ODST mines, but the ODSTs themselves are pretty good in the fight also, and will be taking down the choppers no problem. The hero has to run, and now Cutter has not only a mini base advantage but also a power node advantage, going for the next one already, while the Marine is still working on cleaning this up. Looking for a potential expansion is Reaper, but can't actually afford it. Should pick up the resource crates, definitely. So these are the little things that differentiate the S class, or the S tier, sorry, from the others. All this stuff is not picked up. In an S game, these would be picked up. And that's like literally the difference. You make a ton of extra units with that. Just spam Marines, get more snipers, whatever. Second generator sooner. That's the difference it makes. Running through this did allow the units to get healed up again. Lotus mines are back. It's not really in the way of anything, so, you know, picking up this barracks is not going to be an issue. 2 snipers are out. They're going to try to lure the choppers into the mines. Hero thinks better of it. Oh, that needs a suicide grunt into the base, actually, and oh god. I think that's a Reaper win. Yeah, Hero just gives up. Didn't have anything to defend his base with, so... yeah, that advantage from earlier just too much to bear. Not sure what happened with Hero there. Like, he definitely was missing out on the countermeasures mines, both on the power nodes and in the fights. That would have been very useful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game 2 is here, and Reaper has swapped to Banished. Now he's playing as Colony here on Mirage. It's a pretty good pick, actually. We've got a little bit of bullying action in the middle as well. The usual stuff. Grunt gets shaken a little bit, dodges all the Marine shots, and the Chopper just gathers the crate. On the other side, Hero Absolution is going to be playing as Forge. Strangely going for Generator third. Forge typically just goes Generator second, as you can very quickly upgrade. This is what I mean. The Chopper just gathers in peace, and the Grunt dodges most of these shots. If the Marine comes out of the garrison, he gets rammed. Not worth it. Not worth it to try and come out of that. Hero might steal a mini base here. That would be rather nice, but I think Reaper might be able to just pick this up. Yeah, wasn't an issue at all. He is late, however, on his other minis, so I do wonder what he's going to do next. The generator upgrade is good. Raid camp is good, but the pathing just hasn't been the absolute best. Feel like the Skitterer was late, actually, because that's only now going here. You should be going Chopper and Skit early on, delaying your buildings a little bit for it. Reaper's not picking up the resources. The Chopper doesn't need help against the Jackrabbit. Like, you can just chase that thing down. It can run away. It definitely can't fight you. And it looks like Hero will have the mini base advantage. Unless something comes here to scout. The Jackrabbit should be the one doing so. Forged Warthog is soon TM. Mini base in the middle doesn't produce anything at the moment. So I think he's looking for potentially the 5-6 Jackrabbit opener, so that the Goliaths can't do anything. But if Reaper just went for a Hunter Captain, I think he would be so much better off in this matchup in particular. Or just Choppers with Skitterers as well. But Goliaths cannot take the Warthog. That's just not gonna happen. So gotta be really careful with this. Right, the resources are getting picked up a little bit better this time, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Warthog can just kite forever. And even with the skits, this isn't gonna work. especially when Jackrabbit is coming to defend as well. And there will be Envor. Oh, Envoran actually misses there. We're also gonna have barracks. That's looking pretty good in theory. Don't tell me you can take the chopper. That's ridiculous. Oh, sorry, the Warthog. That's ridiculous. Here's the heal. Chopper's dead. I guess there's heavy metal to think about as well. Engineers? They're just... 3 of them are working, the others are watching. This is like, reminds me of home, man. Eastern Europe, the center of productivity. Not. Oh, what an anvil round. My god, now that's productivity, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, the Warthog survives at like no health. He took down the entire horde. Now that's cost effective. Beautifully done. And behind this, Reaper didn't even get the power node or anything, and now he's got to deal with a full shield Forge Warthog that's hiding to make sure he doesn't get picked off. Absolutely sick. Mini base is probably toast. Honestly, I don't see how you defend this with Goliaths. Chopper skit would do the trick, because you can ram this thing down. I mean, the Goliaths almost did it, to be honest, but... almost is not good enough. Reaper's just gonna lock the base and make more Goliaths. If round 1 doesn't work, then maybe round 2 will, right? That's how it works. Behind this, I'm sure Hero Absolution has a second generator, by the way. Do you even need to look? I'm certain he has it. Yeah. It's long been upgraded. Tier 2's coming, and then he's gonna get defensive aura. Yeah, Hero can do this all day now. This is a better army because it has 2 choppers, but that's literally the only reason. Goliaths are getting a little chunkier from all the skits. More chops, more skits. But no second gen for our colony player. It's gonna come back and bite him, definitely, as our USC player is building up the garages, and once the Warthogs are out, so are these units. To be fair, the counterattack on the main base could work out. That I could see working. Because you're gonna pair this with another colony drop, right? And that's gonna distract one of the turrets at least. That's not too bad. Go for the turrets, go for the base. Engineers are working this time. However, this one certainly is unionized and is refusing to do overtime. Again, the chopper addition is a pretty big deal here. Healing the base is probably the worst point spend I could have imagined for Hero Absolution. Where is the scatter bomb? It would have been such a good asset here to knock the units away from the base. Maybe he's gonna get out the Hornet at this point. I don't know, dude. The Warthog has to do all the work by himself, but he's pretty good at it, honestly. This is not too bad. The Nightingale might be able to smoke the gen in the back. No, it's too late. It's too late. Reaper's actually producing some value for himself here, but bear in mind, Hero is in tier 2. So he's going up against a significant advantage. Can kite this all day. Hey, the ammo round actually didn't hit most of these guys. So that's a problem. He's gonna lose both of the generators, but there's another base coming up for Hero. So it's not all bad. He can queue up the gen back there. Oh! 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 Very beautiful catch there. Well done by Reaper. Certainly is playing hard mode here in terms of play style. This is not what you're supposed to be doing, but it's kind of forcing it to work by just trying real hard. I guess that functions. Tell you what, if he bonks Hero out of this game, the series is actually over. So that's the craziest part of this. If he can get the middle mini, where the Forchog will be remade, that's also a pretty big deal. Is the main still locked? No, it's been... The units have been released, in fact. And for Marines getting made now. And, you know, the next Goliath drop, as well as the heal, actually shouldn't be too far away from now. Those kids are kind of doing the job. They're taking out the hog. Maybe these boys can even smack down the generator, although it's highly unlikely with all these Nightingales around. Nah, the Hornet is actually pretty good against us, isn't it? The heavy supply pad is an easier target. Should go for that one. Still pumping choppers. But you know what? If Colony goes like, yeah, I want the Hunter Captain now, then that could actually go a super long way. But of course, Hero has been 2-based this whole time. He's got the heavy supply pads. He's rebuilding the gens. I don't know why he's not building a sneaky gen on the other side, though. That would be great. Lose another heavy supply pad. That's problematic, dude. Where's the hogs? Where's the Forge Hog? Oh, he's now buying it back. Is there a loser's bracket? Yes, there is. There is a loser's bracket, so Hero isn't like dead if he loses. It's fine, but it's gonna be several rounds of best of ones. That's never great. I mean, never expect the UNSC tier 2 Hornets, but sometimes it just naturally occurs. I love them so much, but my god, they need a buff. Gotta be careful though with anything like that. Oh, nice. You gotta be careful because some instances of Hornets are just too good, like Jerome's, for example, can be really devastatingly powerful. And they're definitely good for this situation. There's nothing that shoots up here, so heavy metal is absolutely gonna own the grunts. That's 4 grunt squads, not gonna work with 2 Nightingales around. Forchog got cancelled, by the way. It never came out. How about 2 armories? That's better than 1, right? Alright, the Reaver's gonna shoot this away. You know, once there's like 2 Reavers against a squad like this, they're just not gonna be able to do anything. And they're so much more expensive. I can't believe Reaper bought this game back. And he's probably gonna be on 5th point, so he can do a big drop in. Do you even need double foundry at this point? I think not. Just get rid of one of them, get a harvester, upgrade it, and you're all good, right? Theoretically. I mean, what's Forge gonna do? The harassment is really good from Hero Absolution, though. I think he's still got this under control. Again, the value damage that you need to get done to a 2-base Forge economy is very significant. You can't just run around on 1 base and hope for the best, right? Forchuk does have to be careful, but there's other hogs to help him this time. And suddenly those Goliaths don't look all that strong anymore. This is how it should be. But they have skits. And Reaper's ready for the drop-in. Losing his mini bases now. Hero is just growing a little bit too big. I don't think he can realistically lose this game now unless that happens. Uh-oh. You know what's better than 1 drop? 2 drops. That's right. Yeah, this base is gonna get it again. And this time there are 2 squads of 2-star hunters. Wraiths. These guys just can't fight that. That's too much. Hero is gonna have to pull a rabbit out of a hat. And it has to be a big fat rabbit. A real chonker. Hero Absolution's main is toast. Oh my god, Reaper just did it. I think he did it. That's too big of a loss to suffer right now, right here. No way, dude. No way. This base is locked. What's in there? Wait. It can't be anything too exciting, right? Like maybe Reaver Skit again. Just to absolutely delete all the air units, right? That's all this is. I mean, Hero Absolution is building up a good resource bank, so maybe he's got his own Grizzly drop coming up. Can that really match this? I think not, guys. This is looking a little too good to compete with that, and the Monkey have been going to work too. Combat repairs definitely coming in. There it is. I've just seen it. A vehicle upgrade just finished. All the health bars grew a little bit. And the shields too, actually. And the shields too. Reaver's just now one-shotting the air units. Yeah, Hornet's not very good, as you might have expected. Not against this. Grizzlies are coming in, but the Hunter's brand is negated by the defensive aura and the heavy metal combo, so that's looking pretty good. At least one of the dropships got absolutely wrecked. And you know what? Hero Absolution does manage to hold and sends Reaper away from here. A good ammo round would be able to shut this down, but currently it's on cooldown. He just used it. So let's see if he can chase this away. Really good ram there. More of that should catch the Hunter too. And then definitely the Wraiths next. I don't think it can get away from this. But the Monkey have been going to work on the other side. Hero is still gonna be on one base. Oh my god. Dude, Reaper is actually making something happen here. Let him cook. Is he gonna go tier 3? What is this? Dude, what are you doing? It's not gonna work against Grizzlies. You need your hero, dude, under the shield. No. What are you doing? This could have been a fully upgraded Hunter Captain. And you'd be on the way to tier 3. Why? Why would you do this? Yeah, that's not gonna work, dude. Forchog, don't care. Alright, here they come. Eventually they'll get there. I mean, Hero Absolution should probably pick up Pelican Transport, because you gotta get the mobility from this. You know, transporting these around definitely could result in a good base trade situation coming up. And ultimately Colony goes teleport anyway, so you need something to match that, mostly. They're so slow, but they're so strong. They have 2 guns. And they have missiles. They're so cool. I love Grizzlies. They're basically like the boomers from Gears of War, just with a really deep voice and they go boom. Love that. Really good ammo round in the middle of all this. Gonna be difficult to escape. Of course, you have access to the jump. The Reaver Skit meta is alive, ladies and gentlemen. Buildings are getting picked off left and right, but can Reaper actually escape from here? He can't fight the tanks. They're not that good, but he does have teleport. As suggested, you would need some way to get your own mobility, and they might be able to scout this other base. They'll be healing while they're running, and nothing was lost ultimately except the buildings of Hero Absolution. This gives Reaper time to make more of the same. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, he's gonna go out in style, I guess. These guys are definitely 2-star now, right? I mean, the health bars are pretty chunky. Hero loses the middle mini again. Oh my god. What are we watching? This is ridiculous. Nothing special here. Alright, it's time. It's time to attack the main. Are there anti-vehicle turrets? There's 2 anti-vehicle turrets. Why are there not 3 anti-vehicle turrets is my question. Because Hero Absolution might be just able to throw in the... No, he can't. He can't afford the drops. He's gonna have heavy metal, but his vehicles are getting wrecked. Oh, man. Okay, shields down. Reaper needs to do something about this, and soon. Turrets are getting picked off by the tanks. There's no building upgrades here. And the tanks can kind of take it with the Fort Chagara for now. Reavers have destroyed the base. Oh my god. You are absolutely kidding me. He's going for the next base. There's no turrets. Hero needs to defend or die. There's no economy for Reaper to do another big drop or anything like that. The Fort Truck has taken the brunt of this. Can the Reavers actually make this happen? Oh my god, look at that building getting absolutely wrecked. In the middle, we've got the Monkey joining. We've got the good pre-split as well from Reaper's side. Hero Absolution is going to be selling his buildings one by one and will lose this base ultimately. There is another expansion for Reaper pre-prepared and should be leaving a unit behind definitely to cover this. One of the weak Reavers maybe. He needs to... This is still going? Oh my god. It's been fully healed up. Why is Hero not maining it? Going for side buildings allows the whole thing to heal back up. Because of combat repair, right? That's insane. And you can give these guys more range with symbiotes as well, which only one of the guys has it from the drop still. So there's one way to engage this. Just get the hogs, get out of there. And I think Hero is slowly but surely gonna get bled out. Because this base needs to be cancelled. And ultimately he's not gonna have enough resources if this gets done a few times in a row. Oh, the Reavers need to move. We've got a heal on Hero's base as well. The tanks are coming in. They're getting walled in. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is crazy. Hero Absolution won't be able to hold his base. One of the Reavers does fall. Reaper doesn't have significant income at all. He is gonna get the base, however, and teleports the hell out of here. He does not have power nodes, however. That's definitely problematic, but Hero is just gonna find this base and destroy it ultimately. But guess what? Reaper does still have the main. He's rebuilding his pads, and he can just sell these over here once it becomes problematic, once it becomes close to killed. And Hero Absolution is going to resign knowing that there's 3 bases. Absolutely ridiculous game. Reaper Salad does defeat Hero Absolution, taking his spot in the provisional ranking ladder, moving up quite a few spots from this and moving on as well to the winners semi-finals, I believe. In this bracket, Hero Absolution has a bunch of best of ones to look forward to, however. We want to thank our Metaplays website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.